If you're ever needing any help with your website or your emails, then the first place to start is your hosting plan. So hop over to the support for whoever is hosting your website, because they'll most likely to be able to help you with any kind of top level challenges that you're having with your website or email deliverability. So if you're using Siteground, it can be a little bit tricky to navigate to a place where you can get to their live chat. So I'm just going to show you where that is. So when you're logged in to your Siteground account, click onto the question mark in the top right and click on View Help Center. This then opens up in a whole new tab. And once you're in here, you can click on Contact Us. If you submitted a query in the past, you can go and have a look at that in your support history. But when you're in the Contact Us area, you can see, you can choose a category. So let's say I'm having issues with setting up my email, and go ahead, click on Email, and you have lots of options. Now, when you click on some of these options, they will take you to some tutorials. So if I go ahead and click on any of these, then it might be about to take me to a tutorial. So let's say I want to set up an Outlook. This then goes ahead and gives me some options. If I select this didn't work for me, then I can keep going through this kind of wizard. If I want to get to somewhere faster than that, let me go back to the Contact Us. Let me choose email and say I have other email related questions. I can come in here, select whichever website it is that I'm wanting help with, and then we get these options here of either going to a chat or giving them a call. So I almost always go to the chat, because then I can share screenshots with them, and sometimes it's easier to actually get a response from someone on a chat, because then you've got a record of the response that you can refer back to. They can give you links, and also if English isn't their native tongue, then sometimes it can be easier to actually understand them in a chat than you might be able to understand them if they've got a strong dialect. So I always choose the chat, and their support is phenomenal. So it's always worth doing this. It's going to take you like 5 minutes to get the answer of whatever it is that you're looking for, because they have agents who are there available to answer your call pretty much straight away. So that's how you get to Siteground live chat, and I highly recommend that you try it out if you've got any issues with anything on your website. So if you have been working with a web designer or a graphic designer to build your website, and you've got an issue, maybe your site has gone down or your emails aren't working as you're expecting them to, the most likely thing, if you get in touch with them first, is that they're going to ask you to go to your hosting provider. So your first port of call for any issues like that should always be your hosting provider, and they're more likely to be able to give you the answer to your questions.